back. Today is the day. Very, very excited. Been waiting 7 days with this bacon curing in my fridge. It's been torture waiting 7 days. I hate waiting for things. So if you haven't watched the curing video and to see the recipe for the cure, go back, watch that after this or before this, whatever you want to do. But we're going to talk about this real quick, and then we're going to rinse all of this off. We're just going to put a nice coating of pepper on there, and we're going to smoke it. But we're going to talk about this for a second. I left the skin on because we're going to smoke it skin side down. It'll help protect the meat a little bit in case your temperature gets a little high, because the skin's just going to peel off when it's done. Next thing is all of this seasoning is going to be rinsed off. There's a lot of seasoning in here. If you do this at home, if you decide you want to make your own bacon, it's much more economical to make your bacon like this. When you pull it out, it should not smell like rotten meat. Like if you left these in your fridge for 7 days without anything on them, they would smell horrible. They would be rotten. But because this has the curing salt, if you cured it right, it should smell really good. Not like rotten meat at all. If it smells like rotten meat, start over. The ratios are very simple. Do the math. If you watch the curing video, the math is very straightforward. I lay it out for you. And if you do it right, your bacon should cure perfectly in 7 days. And like you can feel the texture difference. It's not as loose. It's not as wobbly as it was. It's still a little loose. When we smoke it, it's going to tighten up a lot, and we're going to lose a lot of the moisture inside. But right now, I'm going to rinse this off, put some pepper on it, and we're going to get the smoker fired up for a cold smoke. This is the first time I'm using the smoker for a cold smoke, so I'm a little nervous about how it's going to go. But I have some wood chips, I have some regular nonce wood, and we're going to see how the combination to get some good smoke on there without getting it above 145 degrees. We don't want to go above 145 degrees. If we go to 160, it'll be okay. If we start pushing past 160 to 170, 180, we start to render this fat. Once you render this fat, you change the entire structure of your bacon, and now you have pork belly. That's basically the difference, right? Like pork belly, you're gonna bring this temperature up to 175 probably, so that it melts in your mouth. We're gonna do that when we actually slice it and cook it and render the bacon at cooking process. This is the smoking process. So we're not cooking it. We're just getting it to about 145. So it's gonna be a little bit tricky. We're gonna do the best we can, and we're gonna hope for the best, and we'll see how this turns out. Stick around to the end, and we're gonna slice a piece of this bacon off and crisp it up and see how it comes out. Get all of this off. Get it all off. You don't want any of this. All of that was just marinating flavor right there. So as you can see, I didn't really put much on the skin. It was unnecessary because I'm going to lose the skin. But as you can see, it's changed color. It's starting to actually look a little bit like bacon now, as opposed to what it looked like 7 days ago. I'll take the bigger one. We rinse it off. There's absolutely no foul smells, no funk, no nothing. So this should be really, really good. Now there isn't a lot of meat in here. There's some really nice pieces, and there's gonna be some pieces like this is all just nothing. So we're gonna have to work around this a little bit. Homemade bacon doesn't work out perfectly, but I'm gonna probably end up with 2 pounds of bacon for the price of what I would pay for like a quarter pound of bacon at the grocery store. So for those of you trying to save a few bucks who love bacon, go for it. Bacon right now. I'm going to put just a light shake of pepper on this. Hopefully I didn't just block the camera with my arm. Trying to get a nice even coating on this, but really I know which areas are going to be lost. Like this hole right here is pretty much garbage. But we'll put a little pepper in there just in case. And I like my bacon peppery. At this point you can put other seasonings on or no seasoning at all. There should be enough flavor in this bacon to go as it is. I like a little peppery bacon, so we're going to do a little pepper on there. You may not like a little spice to your bacon, so leave the pepper off. And from here, we're going to smoke. So I'm going to go get my smoker set up. We're going to get it to about 150 to 200 degrees. And hopefully I can hold it at that temperature for the next like 4 to 5 hours while we smoke these. The longer I can smoke these, the slower they cook, the better they're going to be. I can't lie, I'm super excited for this bacon to see how it comes out. I hope it comes out as good as I think it's going to come out. My smoker's at about 200 degrees right now. As you can see, I'm going to show you what I look like right now because it is really, really hot. and the sun is super intense, so I've got my Costa Rican chef hat on right now. And as you can see, it's just to keep the sun off my bald spot. And we're gonna do some smoking now. Yeah, we can see she's nice and smoky in here. The baffle on the outside is almost completely closed. I'm gonna put this piece that I think I'm gonna lose. Right about there, I guess. Nah, you know what? I'll just make it right. It's gonna be a cold smoke, so this should come out beautifully. But I'm not 100% sure about that little corner. Smoker's at about 150 to 200. That's where I'm gonna roll it all day. And we're gonna see how long this takes. Hopefully this comes out really, really good. We've been smoking for 1 hour now, and it is looking really nice. Almost tipped over the smoker there. That would have been a disaster. But I mean, look at that color on there. It's cooking, but it's not cooking overly. We're not getting too much temperature. The fat looks good. I'll throw a probe in there just to make sure, but I don't think we have any problems or anything to worry about here. Let's see if I can find my probe. Here it is. As you can see, the bacon looks really nice. This edge does seem to be getting a little extra, so let's probe that edge. Oh, we're already at 1.8. How is that possible? Wow. All right. So as you can see, all right, we're at 180 over on this edge. We're at 80 over here. So we're going to flip these two and slow this way down because we've rendered this. So this is bad. All right, we swapped them around. We're going to let them go another hour. Hopefully this doesn't keep cooking too hard on this one. I'm a little bit worried about this. Well, now we're at 170, 107, 108 in the meat of that. That's fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. They're pretty close. The only thing that's an issue is this edge, and I just had to get that away from the fire now, and we'll be fine. Just keep an eye on your meat, rotate it around when it needs to be rotated. This is after 4 hours of cooking. Absolutely stunning. Look at the red, look at the color. There's a little bit of caramelization darkness here, but nothing to worry about at all. The texture is like dry, a little bit of roughness. You can feel the pepper on there, but it's bound to it now. You can see the skin underneath. It's starting to basically crisp up. I'm on the end of my wood here. We're at about 140 degrees internal. These feel absolutely nice and bound up and tight. So the next time we're gonna see this is I'm gonna slice it and we're gonna be frying up a little bit of bacon for a snack. So get ready for that. So we got our bacon done, it's cooled. You can see we got a fair amount of color in there. It's kind of dark in this room right now. The skin should just peel right back off of here. Peel right off of there. We don't need the skin anymore. You can do some stuff with it if you want. You can dry it out, make chicharrones, but it should peel right off. And then I'm just gonna cut right down the middle to just look at a cross section of this bacon and see if we did a good job or not. Oh dang, like, look at that right there. That's some meat, you got your fat, you got some more meat, some more fat. This bacon is going to be very, very good. Let's fry some up, taste it. Let's see how they cook up in the pan. See how they taste, see if they get crunchy. Obviously this needs to cool a little bit, but it should render down nicely and we should have that fat render out and it should come really nice bacon, golden brown and delicious, hopefully. Favorite part where I taste test. Nobody really watches the videos this far, so I can pretty much say and do whatever I want right now. But if you do happen to make it this far, I've already tasted a little bit, but it's salty. It's got the flavor of the spices in it. Melts in your mouth because it was rendered properly. It was cooked slow for hours. Smoky flavor all the way through. Really, really good salt content, really good pepper content. I recommend this bacon recipe 10 out of 10. Absolutely delicious. Thank you for watching. Wow. Wow, really, really good.